Okay, so now we're going to talk about replacing a thermostat. I have a new Honeywell 8000 thermostat. It's probably a little bit of an overkill, but that's okay. If I ever decide to do anything different with the heating system in this house, I'll have the ability to do that. So you can do a conventional thermostat system, or you can do a heat pump system with this thermostat. So it gives you the capability to do a lot of different things. The reason why I'm going to change my thermostat today is because this thermostat is probably about 10 or 15 years old. They usually recommend that you replace your thermostat about every 5 years. So we're well overdue for a new thermostat. You take these out of the box. They'll have this, you gotta pull this because there's like a little battery in there. And then you gotta put the batteries in here too. Press this open. And these 4 batteries go. There. I don't know if you want me to program it up there or program it here, but I like programming it here before I put it on the wall. So you gotta pull this. That comes out, put that over here. And then it has a different applications that you can kind of scroll through. So that's commercial, residential. We're gonna choose residential next. And then thermostat name. We could probably theater, sunroom, kitchen 1. Yeah. Now we'll go to next. Is this system zoned? No. Yeah. Next. T-stat control and equipment. Module. No. Connect red link accessories. No. Press next to begin the installer setup. Next. Programmable. Nah. Fahrenheit. Next. Here's it. No. Heating system. Conventional forced air. Cooling's 1. Heating 1. Equipment controls fan. Yes. System changeover manual. Basic options. Cycle per, yeah. Each cycle per hour, 5. Compressor off time, 5 minutes. Extended fan. Time in cool. Yeah, let's go with this. 30 seconds. Yeah, it's good. In heat, yeah, let's go 30 seconds. Because if you leave it here, what it allows is that your furnace, when it turns off, that heat exchanger is still hot. So you can continue to get a little more, you can get all the heat off of that heat exchanger by running it another 30 seconds. Or even air conditioning, like your coil, your cooling coil. When your AC turns off, that cooling coil is still cold. So if you run it for an extra 30 seconds and you get an extra, you pull all of the, it makes it a lot more efficient. So that's the difference between this thermostat and that thermostat. And then also, this is a commercial thermostat that we purchased from a commercial distributor. Because you can, well, they say you can buy the same thermostat in Home Depot, but it's not the same thermostat. It's a thermostat that Home Depot has specifically made so that they could sell it in the box store. But the problem that you have with some of those thermostats is once you program them, sometimes they will not let you go back and change those installer settings. So if you were ever upgrading to a different system in your home, that thermostat will no longer work. Or after you program it and you decide, oh, I want to go back in and check those settings or make some adjustments to those settings, those thermostats don't allow you to do that. That's the big difference. And that's why the price is a difference, because a lot of times we've gotten called out to a job and the customer said, hey, I purchased this thermostat at Home Depot and I can't get back in to change any of the settings. And so we've tried to go in and change them and we couldn't get it, change it. And so we ended up having to sell the customer a new thermostat. And they got sticker shock because the thermostats that we had was almost 3 times the price of the one that you buy at Home Depot. But these commercial thermostats, you can use them commercial or residential. They're a lot more user friendly and you can go in and change the settings as many times as you want. And they recommend you change your thermostat every 5 years. But I've used these thermostats forever, and as long as they're not abused, you can get a lot of life out of them. So, you get what you pay for. Back to the settings. So yeah, I'm gonna run that now. Schedule period 4 times, sure. Adaptive recovery, okay. Minimum cooling set point 50. I'm gonna go up, so I'll just keep going. Yes. Minimum cool set point 68. I can go lower or higher. No, not. Wired sensor. No. Media filter type. Electronic media. Number of air filter 1. Air filter reminder. So on or off. You can do 10 days. Calendar months. Yeah, I'll do that. I got a big filter in there. Humidifier, no. Quite bad, no. None. None. Reminder. UV devices. Custom reminder. Press here to add. Next. Backlighting on demand. 12 hours. Daylight savings on. Indoor temperature offset 0. Show humidity on home screen. Yeah, sure. Indoor humidity offset alert indicator. Dealer name, press here to edit. Phone number, dealer email, website. Dealer message. Just push done. Do you want to exit installer setup? Yes. Humidity. Just set day and time. Okay, select. Okay, so now we're ready to replace our thermostat, this older thermostat, with our newer one. And so what I'm going to do is I'm going to mount the plate on the wall. So I'll pull this one. Take the screws off here. So before I touch any of these wires, because if you get the wires and they ground out, they could blow the fuse in your furnace or short out your circuit board in your furnace, and you don't want to do that because then now you're opening up a whole new can of worms. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to go over to my furnace. There is a furnace switch on the wall right next to the furnace, and I'm going to turn that off. So it's always good to, even though you turn the power off, make sure that there is no power here. So I am going to test that again and make sure we have no power. Yeah, we have no power. Thermostat. So I'm good to get my screwdriver out and start disconnecting these wires. Yeah, so we see here we're using 4 wires. Red is our 24 volt power. Yellow is going to be for our air conditioning, white's for heat, and green is for fan. And so if you look on here, you'll see the same, G will be green, Y will be yellow, W will be white. And then on this side here, my R's, I can plug into either one of the R's for red. So I'm going to go ahead and do that now. So start with my red. Now I line up my holes, because this thermostat is, Honeywell usually has the same hole setting. So what I'll do is I'm just going to use screws from the thermostat. Just go right into that. You know what I feel it would be funny to do? Is if I said we're going to level.
Oh, yeah.
Let me go get. So now we have a very important step that we just cannot miss. So what we're going to do now is we're going to level. We're going to level and level and level some more and keep leveling. And make sure that it's level, which it isn't. So level. Level. try to get it just perfect. Oh. Do we voice over this or just
just say it looks good?
Looks good. I have this all set up. I followed the instructions. They're very, very simple. This thermostat makes it very easy for you to program it. And if you ever have to get back into the program of this thermostat, what you'll do is on the back here, there's 4 numbers here. 2510. So if you wanted to get back into the settings and change anything in the installer setup, you'll scroll down till you get to installer options, and when you select that, it's going to ask you for that number. And so if you don't have that number, you won't be able to go back in and change the settings, but we know the number because it's on the back here. So you would just, if this was on here and you wanted to get in and change the settings, you'd have to pull it off. If you don't remember the number, go to the back and 2510, you'll enter 2510, and then you press done, and then they allow you to go into this installer setup, kind of where we set everything up, and you can go through and make whatever changes you want. And then when you're done with those changes, you just press done. And it asks you, do you want to exit the installer setup? Yes. And then you can go back to the home screen. And now what we do is we put it in its little, there's 2 cradles there. Put it on and ready to go. So now it's in heating, and if we want to change the settings, heat, we'll keep it at 69 degrees, and we'll do a permanent hold. So system's in heat, it's set for 69 degrees. Indoor is 70 degrees. So right now the furnace is not going to run because we're below the setting. But that's basically it. And if you're going to cancel that hold, you just press cancel. And so now you have a brand new thermostat. You're up to date because the old thermostat that we had was probably close to 10 years old. And this new thermostat here is going to be a lot more efficient. Your furnace, you're going to notice, doesn't run as long or doesn't run as much because the settings don't allow it to turn on and off and on and off and on and off. And it's going to regulate your temperature in your home a lot better than the older thermostat did. So that's it for now. We got our new thermostat on the wall. If you ever have any questions or comments, you can put them below, or you can give us a call and we'd be happy to send someone out to help.